Orlando people, big up on yourself. Wagwan. I'll be with you guys in a moment. In a moment. Let me do the necessaries. Boy, oh boy, what a way that little lady there. The little lady there festive, me like her. Lady says she want an iPhone. What you mean? No, man. Lady says she wants an iPhone. In a ranger. The Lord says, ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. You understand? Boy, oh boy, plankers, this one is for Uno. This one right here is for you guys. Yes. Because honestly, I am wondering why it is that planker people head so tough. Good evening, Dean. Good evening, Dawn. Good evening, Lovelace. Hey, Norma. You there, dentist? Lord Jesus. I don't like dentists, no. I don't like dentists, my love. But it's one of those necessities. You understand? Blessings, Esther. Big up yourself. Oh, you mean, Dawn? She make her nose straight. This is what I want. You asked me. About basket. No, my love. Lady want iPhone. What you mean? She want up on the things them. And I do not blame her at all. So yes, what she doing as them roll up? Because she kind of remind me of Miss Richie for true. She remind me of Miss Richie, man. I was like, wow, she's a little bit feisty, ain't she? Ain't she a little bit feisty? Just a little bit. My goodness. Getting a cleaning, I don't like them either. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it none at all. All right, we're ready now. I have to do the little things them. I set up the little things them before I present myself. What's popping, people? My ring light look a bit dull. Hold on there. This lighting, I tested this. Is that better? Yeah. Oh, look like some kind of romantic lights. I know that more once. Bring it a little closer so you can see my face. How are you guys doing? My beta fresh up. Beta fresh up. A whole iPhone 13, my love. Yes, but there's a whole iPhone 13. What you feel like? That's that. Anyway. See my subtitle. Why uno no so? And I am going to address this because I don't know if other people are as annoyed or as fed up as I am. And me annoyed so till tonight, me have to come with a little sippings for kind of level me off. Cheers. Now, I'm certain all of you saw the live today. I am certain all of you saw it. All of you saw the live, right? Where the big platform, Ladyhead Chip. I'm sure you all saw it. And I am going to say this. I'm going to say a number of things, but I'm going to start with this. Why is it that every single time this woman gets this angry is some nafisha. Some nafisha. Because I know say no one man, you know. Some nafisha in a phone reach up in the lady affairs or space and pass on information. No matter how much she tells you guys, I don't want to hear. Don't tell me anything. Why did you feel it necessary? Just to start with that. Why only did feel it necessary for come out and bother the woman when she did looking so nice? She did looking so bunununus. I want to zoom in upon the lady wig, you know, man. The wig just sit down, you know. Pretty, you know. Makeup look nice. Uno Africa ruffle feathers. Tonight is not a normal class. Me I want to know. Cheap right off. Let me not tell you, tonight is not a normal class. Because you see tonight me, I go class, you know. You see, oh, let me tell you something. I don't know if you have ever heard this saying in your life, but I'm going to tell you the saying. Have you ever heard of the saying, foolish dog bark at flying bird? You ever hear that saying before? Foolish dog bark at flying bird. Do you know what that saying mean? When bird a fly up in the sky above everybody, I do what them I do up in the heavens. And the dog want catch the bird. And the dog want attack the bird. And the dog just a work up themselves and a bite up themselves over the bird. And the bird just a, you know, sister, the dog a idiot. Oh, no, sister, the dog a idiot. So all those people who are busy building up all sorts of cases that are leading to nowhere. Which one of the animals them you think them is? Uno put it in the comments. Which one of the animals uno think say the ones where you come out with all kind of fabrication, all kind of plots, all kind of ideas, all kind of bomb we drop? Which one of the animals them out of the dog and the bird you think they are? So when you see people getting upset because the dog them make pure noise in their ears, can you blame them? Me can't blame them because them are nine. Them are nine. Now the law students, I am not upset with the law students at all. No, I am not. I completely understand where she's coming from. Imagine you there at your good university. You are study. You are do your thing. Forget your achievements. You have your dream a live. And people on campus are come to you with what the dog them a bark and I say. And I look upon you as though you're not on that journey to become the flying bird. Them a look upon you like say, you're box bread out of poor people mouth and out of working class people mouth and out of hardworking people mouths. And you are on a career path that is supposed to be one that is based on integrity and justice. You know, things that the girl I go feel away. It's not like say it's just the foolish dog them in a phone, a bark. It has now crossed over into her life, crossed over into her space. So at the end of the day, when I even heard about the live, you know, people, I mean, I even remember her name. That is how me know watch up a girl. When somebody message me and say, so and so, alive or Ray, me say, who, what? Who needs her again? Me have to think twice and me say, oh, the last students. And then I went and had a look. And I was like, okay. She had do her things, them she had talk up her talk. It is a shame she did not recognize that she's a flying bird too. But she not quite up there yet. She just a take off. She just a do so. So I can understand why the dog bark them so annoying, because it a little bit too close. It a little bit too close to home. If her peers, her colleagues are coming to her with the foolishness, do you think that she's trying to prove that for the foolish dog? Or is she trying to prove that for the rest of the flock that is around her? Think, no people. Them the foolish dog there. Them the foolish dog, they not have no training, you know. Them just Lego in the street, you know. Them are go just chat anything and make up any kind of noise and go on with themselves, you know. But you see, the rest of the flock where you rise with her, where you approach her in her space, because the girl said it. That imagine she in the lecture theater, and somebody approach her with it. So this proving that you see this woman proving, because she's a young woman, when you see this young woman proving this, it is not for any kind of whatever in a phone. It is not for them. She's proving it for her colleagues, because she exists in an environment where gossip still exists, where susu and chatty still exists. And she has to coexist with these people who are her peers. And nobody from a background of struggle wants to be looked down on in the situation that she is in, where she had tried to make it. That is just another barrier she does not need. So I was not angry with her, nor annoyed with her. And I saw what she was doing. And I realized, hang on a minute. Why is everybody misjudging this lady? Why do you guys feel it's not convenient enough? Right. Jano, it's embarrassing. Right. Why do you guys feel that it was just solely for these kind of foolish dogs that are barking? That's not why she wants to do it. She wants to exist in her environment without judgment. So she brought something to the live that other people are, because this is the rest of them I hear the foolish dog, them too, you know. Remember, say them not up there so yet. Like big platform up there, so them not up there so yet, them still on the ascent. So they are still hearing the loudness of the barking. So if she wants to come out, she wants to show whatever proof, she wants to do whatever, I don't have a problem with that law student doing whatever she wants to do. And if the opinion of such and such is that, oh, she look how we have her run up and down, it still makes you look like a fool. Because everything that she's showing you will marry up to everything that was demonstrated on the live. It will marry up to all the funds that she received. So it's still gonna make you look like idiots. No. Me just a come, big up yourself, Black Rose. It hurts as a former student of universities. Tell Christopher, I could shake your hand. I could shake your hand. I am also a former University of the West Indies student. I may have only spent 1 year because I got a scholarship and left. But I know what UWI campus is like, right? There are cliques on campus. Oh yes, there are cliques. Friendship clique, social class clique, people with similar study areas clique, peer clique. The girl has to coexist with her peers without this kind of judgment and stereotyping going on. So if the girl can come out and do what she's doing and use her platform to do it and prove it, leave her alone. That is what I'll say. Leave her alone. Forget these foolish dogs. She has peers that she wants to exist with and she has to get on with. And she don't need any other barriers in her space. So let her do whatever she wants to do. It will only marry up to the truth. So how does it harm anybody? Cheers. How does it harm anybody? It not harm anybody at all. It relieves the stress. It takes away the burdens. It stops the woman from being judged. It stops the woman from being crucified because everything come out. All the time, do not, then try run up and down and do something else. Leave them for run up and down because they're foolish dogs. So when you people in a phone will have the big platform number, you people in a phone will have our personal line, will have enough up on yourself and eggs up on yourself because you don't want to be identified. You people in a phone will have run go call the woman when the woman live her life and they way up in the sky. And then she come down now because you stay up there now. I want to go, I want to ruffle her feathers, I want to upset her, I want to make her head chip. And then when her head chip, all kind of something start come out her mouth. And the rest of it upon the other side of the life, I go, Jesus have mercy, Lord. Me over there, say, me over there, hear me now. Walk one, I want me miss. Anyway, yellow bus. Me try go so with that. Because me not like see her so. No, man. Me no like see her so. Me no like see her like that. Me no like hear her like that at all. And then, yeah, go on, so you look so nice. No. I bet you come out with your head wrap up and you have a t-shirt with couple stain pan it and no makeup. And then me just say, all right. She depend on a pop down vibe, I saw it go. You understand? But when I saw her like that, I was like, no man, I really got this. Who went and upset that woman's equilibrium like that? Over what could have just happened? Listen, she may be a student and she may be on funding and stuff like that from public pockets, right? But she is still grown. Una have to give people space to be themselves, right? Allow people to be themselves, express themselves, just like our big platform, Ed can chip and she can express herself. Let the young lady be free. She's not doing anything embarrassing. She handled herself in a ladylike manner. It's not like she came on and was chipping up no bad word or doing anything like that. She spoke in a calm and cool and collected way. She expressed her upset and her distress, and she went about and did what she had to do. Was that really a reason? For some uno, was so enough for run up in the lady phone, for disturb our equilibrium for that? Uno no si say uno enough. So now, uno carry the news. Run, gun, carry the news to the lady. Okay, you carry the news to the lady. And what was the result of that? Do you think that benefited her in any way? Do you really and truly think that the reaction that she gave today benefited her in any way? Wanna be honest now. Wanna tell me. Was that beneficial to anybody at all? Shanae did the right thing. This bigger than social media platform. She's studying law after all. Blessing Shanae, and Father, God's protection over your life. Rebuke all evil forces that surround you. That is it. That is it. At universities, one exists in a pressure cooker environment. Talk no man, Christopher. That is a fact, right? And stuff. Andre's live. Andorra, this is my life. I honestly have no interest in hearing that while that is going on. Okay, so please do not distract my students. If you want to go to Andre live, galang naman. This is not about Andre. Okay, so I'm gonna say to you this, guys. I'm gonna say to you this. When you go and you disturb this woman's space, thinking that you are doing her a favor, you do her a disservice. And see, she turn around and she insults you. See, she turn on and she insults you. You know how she insults you? She insults you. Run your insult you and say, uno in a phone. Nothing have my number. Because there I am going about my merry way and wanna come and wanna bring this. Because see, after she started to reflect, she realized that this is not something she didn't need to get involved in. She did not need to. When she come telling us straight, say, if she would have wrap up dodo in a paper, would have bite. Ask yourself this, did that feel nice? Me not mince my words, you know. Me not mince my words. I know the point that she was making was that her support is never ending. But nobody can put no dodo in a paper and sell me. Me not buy that. But just to show you how some of unnuh setting herself up to get spoken down to. Yeah. Unnuh setting herself up for her head for chip, so she can't be leveled in her discussion. She not thinking clearly, and all kind of words start tumble out her mouth. Well, not very nice. Stop it, man. Get the point, now, man. Is it that someone wanna hear so tough? On a brain, on a synapses now fire. How many times does she say, leave me alone? Let me have peace. You think you are being an advisor, and then somebody who is supposed to be a brand ambassador, who's supposed to be known as a humanitarian, who's supposed to be a kind of role model, comes out on her life and behaves like that, and you think that you have done her a justice. I would certainly like to see the big platform actually behave like the flying bird that she is. But you know what? It is hard to do so when unnuh keep on lifting up the barking dog them, and I put the barking dog them pan on her back, and I fly go up there to her ears with the dog. It is not easy for her to keep herself on a level because they keep bringing her rubbish. That young lady's life was nothing that needed reporting, nothing at all that needed reporting. Unnuh too enough. I'm going to say it. I'm now going to take you back. All of us have at some point said too much sometimes in life. But you see me? You see, once that happened to me one time, I say, Lord Jesus, you know, so I say a little bit too much. I reflect, I learn, me not do it again. It is a foolish person who keeps repeating the same mistake and expects a different outcome. You hear what I said to you? It is a foolish person who keeps making the same mistake and expects a different result. You would have to be daft. So every single time you bring her information, and she has said it a million times, unnuh keep expecting that this time she go, what she gonna do? What you think she gonna do? Draw to unnuh and say, thank you. She never needed to know. She never needed to know. The girl had every right to defend herself. She's in an environment where she can easily be snubbed. And the snobbishness is not always going to come from the students, because students and lecturers speak. You do not want her being looked down on by her colleagues, by her peers, by her mentors. Let her do what she has to do. It is her space. It is her mental health. You understand me? And when people bottle up their frustrations and don't find a way to release it, we have seen the results. You understand me? Thank you very much, Norma. Any more comments like that, please remove them. We don't have any interest. We're talking about what we're talking about. You understand me? All I'm going to say is this. Some of unnuh will think that you guys are hitching up and trying to draw near and being best buddy and best pal, are putting yourself in a position to get used and a position to get insulted, right? That is what is happening to some of you. The way I saw the big platform holder behave today, to me, was upsetting to observe. I didn't like to see it. Many people were in the comments going, stop no man, stop no man, stop no man. Many were in the comments saying stop. You understand me? Many were in the comments saying stop. Because these are not the people who have the personal number. These are not the people that we call her every minute. These are just her regular loyal followers. And I bet you that a lot of the people who say stop wasn't even donors too. Some were donors, I did see. Right? And then no. Come be address this other matter as well. So the situation happened, the lady had a chip and she is saying go on with herself, right? Saying go on with herself. Then what do I see? I see a whole bunch of people in the comments start to tear down one particular blogger. I saw that. Some were defending, but a lot of unnuh were quick to tear down this man. And unnuh nearly make the man go off on the big platform because unnuh troublemaker. I have not seen that man put up anything to cause any kind of war other than to tell the young lady, talk your talk and do what you want to do. What is wrong with that? If the lady says she wants to put out her receipts and the man said, put out your receipts, what is wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with it. Not only say transparency. Not only say everything for in a phone and everything for the on camera. So why is it that when the young lady is following that model, unnuh vex? Oh, she's playing into the hands of the naysayers and she's playing into the hands of the abjects. To hell with the abjects. Unnuh give them more value than them worth. That may I try to tell you now. Unnuh giving them more value than their worth. She is thinking about her space. So if that is what she wants to, let her do it. If she decides not to do it, a fear mine. The model that she is following is a model that was set by the very same woman who has come out and she cussing and saying she not to do it. But you taught her. You taught her. And it has worked for you. So let it work for other people, no man. Let it work for other people. Transparency is transparency. Dash out the receipts without warning. If that's what you want to do, do it. No retreat, no surrender. Big up yourself, Leggy. But I'm telling you straight, it is really ridiculous. Some of unnuh is too enough. It is really ridiculous. And it's not the first time we hear it. It's not the second time. Sometimes the live would be nice and sweet. And there goes some, and it's always some great tone. Silverback. Ring in the middle of the live. Oh. And you know, so and so over there, so I chat, Ray. Move. Why do you guys insist on doing that crap? The live of the day I go nice, I go airy, everybody enjoy a little self, so a little joke I give, nice time I go on. Here you come. Oh, and then I love do it in a round, you know. I do it in a round, you know. Some I want to think you smart, think you slick. Because knowing's a look, don't. Think you slick. They're on the phone. Oh, boy, you know, you just keep doing what you're doing. We're so proud of you. We love you. Don't bother to listen to the abjects about scamming. News not carry again, you know. News not carry again, you know. Not pretend like someone not carrying the news that not do in the middle of the life. And I'm just like, can somebody just come and take Granny's phone? Like somebody. Are there no grandchildren around? And then all you get is, all right. We're not focused on the locus. All right, click. Una say that una love the lady. Una say, listen, una say una love the lady. Una say una respect the lady. Una say una want the lady to shine. Una say una want the lady to keep soaring, keep flying. But here you are, carrying news. So till she turn around and tell una say, if she wrap up dude in a bag, una go buy it. And you think that's not an insult? It's a tongue-in-cheek one, but it's an insult. It isn't nice. It's great to have support, but nobody's supposed to sell anybody pussy in a bag. And I know she doesn't mean it literally, but it just goes to show you that she's already surmised that some of your mentalities are like sheep. Yes. Follow. She all tell you say, somebody una obsessed. No, sir. No, sir. Then una obsessed more than una obsessed with una family. Me all hear about sister when I talk to sister because the sister says, hey. No, sir. Huh? Y'all take things too seriously. Y'all take things too seriously. You can admire, you can support, you can rally behind. Certainly the yellow bus is coming. Me sure no say everybody are gonna roll out. But at the end of the day, do not get yourself so worked up about what the dogs that are barking about. To the point where una go and una ruffle the woman feathers in such a way that una get this up. Because Una might be thinking that, oh, it's just the object you're talking about. No, she's talking about some of you. Some of you. When enough, when I know Una place, we upset the woman pan a daily with a phone call them. We always make her know everything we are going. Yes, so this. Listen, if it doesn't have anything to do with her brand, as in her brand, do not carry news to the woman. Let the charity recipients them live. And sometimes it's like you guys underestimate what she's capable of doing. You know, you should tell us that she have on her records. She monitors these recipients. She does not need you guys to be then turning around and telling, oh, them the panel live a chat this, and then the panel live a chat that. Leave it alone, man. The people cannot breathe, for goodness sake. The people cannot breathe. Let me answer some comments over here. So first, Auntie D need to block the news carriers and she have to learn to control herself. She was out of breath and nearly cussed Dotty bad word. Exactly. Look at how she kept coughing. Me tell her, me watching her, me say, look on the ancestors, them a choke you. Because them a try cut off your windpipe so you can shush. Look at that. The so-called abject send caller and she ran out. Yes, all because of these troublemakers. I should relate it to Zuckerberg. One question. Now the receipts are out. Are they going to stop? Ready? Do we care? Ready? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna put in your minds a different perspective about these, what you call abjects and naysayers, or what I'm now calling the foolish dogs that are barking. I am going to tell you something. If you have what you consider to be a registered charity, for example, that registered charity would go through a process which is important for monitoring and evaluation of impact and service. That charity which is registered would undergo something called an audit, and the audit would be annual or sometimes it's intermittent. That audit is about checks and balances, making sure that money is being spent appropriately because it's coming from public. It's making sure that the impact that they're claiming they have is actually true. It's making sure that 1 + 1 = 2 in the books. And that's a registered charity. So now we have the situation with the big platform and the charitable works that she does. Okay. And remember, that audit that happens with a registered charity does not take place within that charity. Of course, you have your own checks and balances within the charity, but I'm talking about the big one that looks at the money, that looks at what's happening with the money. That takes place from a third party, an objective, independent party is brought in to observe. Okay? Now, in the case of a charity that's not registered, a community thing, let us be honest. Come with power. Come with power. A charity that is a community thing, how many have you guys known that has been subjected to fraud? Ask yourself the question. How many of them have you heard has crumbled because there is some bangarang with who thief for money and who did that and yes, so plenty. Plenty. And you know why these kind of setups, and that's not to say it doesn't happen in registered charities too, you know, but it is less likely. But I'm saying it is not to say that because they are a community thing, it is going to be some kind of scamming or some kind of fraud. But the likeliness for that to happen is high. You know why? Because there is no checks and balances from a third party that is objective on the outside looking in. Everything we are going within the little pot. Everything a bubble up in the dutchie. So let us look at these barking dogs like this. A whole bunch of unemployed auditors who are independent of income, setting themselves up to check and balance something that is transparent, making noise that is resulting in nothing but annoyance. Leave them, make them audit, no man. Left them, make them do their work. I don't want them to work, they want to pay. Left them, make them do their work. That's why I'm telling them, I not trouble them, make them go and talk and make up their nice. Me left them, make them do them work. If they want to audit and they want to check and balance and they want to do the maths, make them go along do the maths and audit and investigate. Make them go on. Because you know what it's going to do? All it's going to do is to prove that this lady's program is a cut above the rest. You've got nothing to fear. You've got nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. The only pressures that come with this is the tarnishing of reputation that will happen when you have got sheep-like minds who absorb everything without critical analysis. And really and truly, them the sheep there, and not the people them where you want to mix up and bungle up with. They're not the ones you want to mix up and bungle up with. So they don't believe what they want to believe. You don't want somebody whose brain is so soft, they can just take in anything from anywhere without questioning, without looking at evidence that's blatantly in their face. Look at the idiot woman, the muppet. What big platform call them? The tufenke. What me call them? The zutupeng. Riff Raff or come up. Wanna be YouTuber. So-called charity foundation owner woman will come out for urine one day. And she was made a fool of right here on this platform. Because nothing she said made sense. And in fact, all her stupid little videos did was verify the facts. So I'm saying, rather than getting yourselves all worked up about the foolish dogs, leave them, let them bark. Let them bark. Keep this woman soaring high. Place her on a level that is untouchable by these fools. Because she will always be herself in that she will always communicate with our Plankatarians. But for as long as you guys keep causing her this kind of turbulence in her life, that she cannot keep her equilibrium on her lives, and she ends up disappointing people who are like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe she said that. I'm so offended. You know, oh, I was planning on doing this yellow bus thing. You never know what new ears are listening. You don't know what new influences are present. You do not know what other powers might be interested in forging partnerships with this woman. And instead of you cocooning her from the crap, you go and you package the dodo and go sell it to her. That's your do. And when she opened it and she said, think, and she come out and she start cuss. Potential partnerships that see her like that go, oh my gosh, oh no, we can't have her represent our brand, can we? The woman is on a global platform, for God's sakes. She is. It's not just Jamaicans watching her. When you do things like that, you shut down opportunities, and you better believe you do. So how are you helping her when you guys run up in her phone, present her with information that causes her to behave in a way that is less than the status that she should have? Me read it one for now. Let me read some of the comments. Okay. Roof back in that Chanel. Exactly. Some of them people here run from page to page with mix up. Talk the truth, no, man. But the maths are not mathsing. Exactly. Oh my gosh, Chanel, you're in. Just do your best and God will do the rest. God sits high and look low. Yes, right. There's a teacher. You understand me? I'm just trying to see, make you guys see. That's let them keep doing their little investigation and their stuff. I mean, which they're not getting paid for. I mean, let them do that. You understand? Let them do this. This is their position in life, right? The foolish dogs barking at the flying birds. Let them hold their position. Say what they're saying, do what they're doing, and let the woman fly. Let her soar above them, right? Because every single time we hear say sitting I go drop and sitting I go dash out and file, do you not see that it's all empty talk? Let me tell you something, and I want to make this very clear. You see, if me did ever see a real file drop, or me did ever see a real bomb Lego, me would have come out and say, what the hell is this big platform? It would be valuable enough to enter into my space. Do you notice that I don't even repeat the things that the foolish dogs are saying? I don't even repeat them. I don't repeat them because it's all empty. All empty. Right? All empty. So when you hear them over there barking, and me no look, several other bloggers no look, what tell you now? And we go with the news then, no people. We'll go with the news then, we'll go with the mix up the two. And we run out with the things then, what we know say, yeah, that I got people go want to see that, them I go want to hear that. And then they say, we not bring it. Because of foolishness. Nothing no makes sense. Anything like that, we probably can't address in a one comment. Uno over this, I say X, Y, and Z, bam, see evidence here, and then we're gone. It don't need a whole life, people. It doesn't. Because it's not valuable. So until they come out with anything substantial, stop disturbing the woman's spirit. Uno coming like spirit tormentor. Stop torment the woman's spirit with foolishness. Leave the young lady to have her damn space. If the young lady come on our platform and she wants to put out the information and she said, listen, come off my back because I'm going to now show, leave her. You do not know what battle she's fighting in the corridors of that institution. She said it clearly, but you see, a lot of uno not hear that, because you see, uno love run up about objects. Uno never hear when the woman say, I think, tell a lie. I did see a couple of people put it in the comments that people come to her at the university. Because the girl blatantly said it. Somebody approached me and I was in the lecture theater and somebody approached me and then say Ray and then say T. You think say that nice as a young person? For somebody I look by you and I tell you say, oh, me say yeah, one scammer, Yeah, choppy line, yeah, bangy line, my girl. You think say that's a nice thing? Anyway, let me look at this. I live in the UK. I'm tired to see and hear about big registered charity bosses that go prison. Yes. And it's big England. So Angie is doing great. Correct. And then you have some of the comments encouraging her. I can't understand that. This is it. They will find something else. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's laughable. We, the people with brains, know there is no file. When their views drop, that is their go-to. Exactly. They want her to lose her contract. That's what they're doing, setting her up and she's falling for it. I'll them something there. But you see, it's not just necessarily about losing her contracts, because that's one thing that can potentially take place. But it's also about the fact that you never know what other new businesses are surfacing. You never know who else may have been looking to invest in her as a person, as a brand. And just by getting her so worked up that she represents herself less than she actually is, right? In a way that's not tasteful at all. Denying her future prospects. You don't know what you have done. So I am saying to you people, stop being so damn enough and thinking that you're getting brownie points. Because that's what I think when I get, I think when I getting brownie points with the lady. I don't want to not getting it. Because she's recognizing that you guys are upsetting her and causing her to act, in a way that's it's less than standard. Trying to score brownie points is the same thing like the people that were calling and sell kind of something at the wrong time. And then you end up look like idiots when the woman come out for the phone and the all right. I may say, but no, sir, them people are not tired for shame. You're not tired for being embarrassed. From your shame once. You're not get the points. Why is it that some of the so-called plankers ears so tough, warm to the ears? Uno need for go get on the ear syringe. Because they're not taking any telling and they're not listening and they're not learning. Today's upset was unnecessary. More than anything else. I'm not saying, listen. I not say that the lady don't have a right for her head chip sometime and them something because some of the things them really, as a God, some of the things them really, boy, oh boy, any normal person would have get mad, right? But I'm saying this particular case, this particular situation with that young lady was not a reason. It was not a reason for her to get cross. Because there is nothing to hide. So what you think the objects them are glass now? Maybe you want to think for a minute. Now that she run out and she gets so angry and she beat up herself and then name up herself. What do you think the objects, the naysayers, what do you think they are going to be saying now? I'm going to be saying, yes, watch her. Hey, you see how she ran out? You see how she mad? Because she no say, we answer her, man. We are beat her, man. Yes, man, she have to get mad because she knows how we're close to cracking the case. She knows how we're close to cracking the case. A cool, calm, collected, jovial, comical, humorous, even slightly vulgar. 99 is the one we all want to see. But this behavior today, she even apologized at the end because she knew her behavior was bad. It was bad. She knew it was bad. We don't want to see that. Those of us who mean this woman well have no interest in seeing that. You understand me? Just like how if I come out and my head chip, my friends then will come and say, hey, what is that? We don't want to see that. Stop it. I'm going to learn. I'm going to say, okay. Next time when my head chip, me not come alive. Or if I come alive, my angle the triangle and deal with it in a mature way. I deal with it from the bird standard. Yes. So that I can walk away from that and actually be proud of how I represented myself. I am pretty certain that after she watches that back, she will shake her head and go, I wish I hadn't. You understand me? But because this information, the videos, they're going to go all over the place, she has to keep up her content. It now gonna come down. She can't have people out there make money off of the head chippings. Is that what you guys wanted for her brand? Is that what you desired? Is that what you wanted for the woman that you claim to say you love? Uno go out there. And instead of Uno ignoring or even analyzing on a deeper level, instead of Uno analyze on a deeper level and realize what's happening with that young girl, Uno run going at the woman ears, go so, carry news and carry the wrong news. Because she is clearly realizing that the Chinese whispers around her are increasing. So let her do what she has to do. Let me check some of the comments. But she should know better. Why is she running out each time? But Sky, she should know better. Yes, of course. Because she's a grown woman. She should know better, of course. And we can't relinquish her from her responsibility. She should know better. But let us really think about the growth of this woman and where she's coming from and where she is today. Because I wouldn't think she ignored her. I wouldn't think she ignored her. You never know what else is happening around her. Why it is that today it was a little bit more difficult than others for her to just explode. All I'm trying to say, without giving excuses, is that this is very atypical of her personality. It is not above and beyond board. It is not strange. We see head chippings already. Those of us who have been here from back in the days in a planka times, when head chippings used to be a regular thing, when head chippings start, I saw the live nomads just everybody are running because, oh, 99 head chip, Jesus. You see, when the head chippings did go on them time there, we did used to that. But over time, progress, development, growth, of whom much is given, much is expected, right? So when you start to really rise, it is expected that you will evolve, okay? It does not mean it is not a part of you, right? It does not mean it's not very much still there, but you should learn as you grow to control it. Because so many eyes are now focused on you. So many people are homing in on you. So you carry a burden along with the benefits. You are not just enjoying the benefits, you also carry a burden. And sometimes those people who have got to re-image themselves, repackage themselves for the standard that they are now at, get fed up of carrying that burden and will drop the burden sometime and go right back down in how them used to stay. Because it's not necessarily gone, it's just controlled. So it's not like we're not aware that she can be like this. It's not coming out of the blue, is it? But we're saying, Lord, man, time. Move on from this, no? We don't like this. Not at this point in your progress are we interested in seeing this. But it doesn't help when people around you are constantly manipulating your peace. Hey, your chat facts. Some of them so-called Plancatarian are really too enough to Rastaja. I wish sometimes she had a good friend right by her side just to stop her when she gets off like that. She's in control of her own actions, not others. What do you mean by that, Plump Lioness? She's in control of her own actions, not others. Yes, I'm aware of that. She's in control of her own actions. She can't control those people who have her personal phone numbers calling her and telling her rubbish. Yes. So I'm not going to say that she is blameless. She definitely have to take her blame because she should have known better. And it's time to move on from that. But I'm saying that when somebody is trying to change, has not declared that they have completely changed, because every day she says she's a work in progress. If they're trying to change, don't put stumbling blocks in their way to make it more and more difficult to do so. Because not for only people were busy as say that, oh, it's all on her. Go see uno when uno vex. Go see uno when uno vex. Go see how uno behave when uno head cheap. But because she is on a platform where she is under the microscope, where she is fully visible to the world, it carries the burden of trying to carry yourself to a certain standard so that the criticism is less, because it never go away, no, but it less. So that you don't end up damaging your image, because now your image is everything. So that your persona is sellable, because that's what brings in the money. I am not here to tear down the woman. No. Nor am I here to say that all Plancatarians are this. No. Because not all are like this. But there are some that don't know them limited. Them don't know them boundaries. Them don't know when them go. Move up. You understand me? Sometimes I see somebody comments them and the people them I try. Hey, listen, from back in the day, you know, tell me if you don't know this. Back in the day, we used to have some people in the comments who want to be seen. And the way they want to be seen, you know, I mean, the one little skit about it in the Facebook page, the way they want to be seen, you know, people. I saw them type in a caps, you know, they always type in a caps, then type in a big capital letters with one whole bunch of, what you call it, emoji either side. Some of the emoji, them are some stop sign. Yes? Because they're like, look at me, 99, and then put all of that. And some of the things that these people used to type up, there was one girl, everything she type up had to do with name insults. Everything that girl type had to do with name insults. She talk about under her. She talk about what she gonna do with under her later. Every minute is about wash meat. And I'm just like for real? Like, seriously? Are we interested? I mean, am I the only person not interested? Like, what's happening? You understand? Because attention, craving attention, wanting to be noticed. Got all kind of complex in their life that they have got to get the notice of this woman. No, man, una can't go on so. Una cannot go on so. You know that you are all God's children, that you are all valuable, that you are all worthy, that you are all somebody's child? Eh? Do you know that in every step you step with the ancestors and God by your side? And that sometimes when you think that you are not there yet, it's because of circumstances around you that's holding you back. And you could be great, as great, if not greater, if circumstances were different. I am just trying to tell you that there is no reason that admiration should turn to glorification. Glorification to the point where you betray your own sense of integrity. To ring somebody, to tell them gossip, thinking that you are scoring brownie points. Don't do it to yourself. It's embarrassing. Uno fit tap no. You hear what I'm saying to you? Let the woman respect you. Let the woman respect you and respect what you stand for. So that she can say, you know, so I have some good planker people, whenever them contact me, is something to do with the program or something them notice I make mistake. Yes, so them make me know, say, oh Lord, me miss this or me miss that, but them would have never contact me for say. So I said this in a phone about me. Let the woman respect you, know. If you can't respect yourself, let the woman who want to put on pedestal, the woman who want to have up in the sky, make her respect you, know. It really isn't that hard to think differently, to do things differently, especially if you claim to say you love this woman. She is telling you what she desires and you are not fulfilling it because you are trying to exalt on yourself. Huh? No, man, on a ridiculous man. So let's see. Okay, yeah, chat back. Yeah, we said that already. She's giving the dog what they want. Yes, thanks, head teacher. She's only human. How much one person can take? It's like you're not hearing her, Tanisha. It's like you're not hearing her. You're not listening. You're not in a class, man. You're not listen. Oh, no, not listen. Listen, not one of Uno company's life can talk about how much more she can take. Oh, no, hear she say it out her mouth. Say her back, Brad. Are you guys not listening? Was I somewhere else when that was said? Because I'm sweating. You guys are more bothered than she is. That's the point I'm trying to make. You're more bothered than she is. But because you're bothered, you're bringing the botheration. And the botheration upset her equilibrium when she did there, ignore. She doesn't need to take it. She does not need to take it. If you are not bringing it to her, let her do her own little meandering through social media. Let her do her own little check. Make her upset her own spirits. Don't be responsible for it. She can handle it, she said. Trust her that she can handle it. If she can handle it, she said she can handle it. This coming out and the way she come out cussing and, you know, she literally, as you said, almost cussed bad word, right? But all of this that has happened today is going to be fodder for the fools, right? They're going to now chew on this, splice it, drop it all over this page, that the page, the blah, blah, blah. Then I'm going to build a whole 4 hours on it, right? And then I'm going to just say, yeah, and rejoice, and look what we make she do, and blah, 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 we have impact when no impact not really there. That's all that has done. So when the person came up in the comments and said, you're giving them content, yes, you are, including myself. Cheers. But I'm saying there's giving content and then there's giving content. Because that was content that we'd rather not see. I am looking forward to talking about the yellow bus. I saw the School for the Blind. It was really nice to see that. Okay. And I am looking forward to that. But this head chipping thing has got to stop. 99, it has to stop. Enough. You don't need to have your head chipped over foolishness like that. When you are angry, do not go live. That's the time when mistakes can be made. When you are angry, don't go live. Calm first. Bring yourself down. Bring yourself down first. Have a drink. Sip some Baileys. Giggle. Make somebody make you laugh at least once. Then come live. And you'll be surprised how you handle it differently. How you say things differently. And you will probably say the same points, you know, but you say it differently. Because you're in control of your emotions. Your emotions are not in control of you. And the worst thing you can do is have your emotions ride you. Because then you have lost the battle. Anyway, guys, big up on a nice clean self and a don't know self. Me, nah, stay long. Anytime I come and I say what I have to say. Big up on yourself. Like up the live, guys. Do not forget to like up the live. And do not forget to share. And if you are new to my page, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so that you can see when new content gets uploaded or when I go live again. All right. This is your girl, Head Teacher K. And thank you for